Mm-hmm.
Hello, Jesse. Thank you for coming in today. How are you?
Hi, Catherine. Honestly, I'm not doing great. I've been feeling down lately. Um, my drinking has gotten worse, and I can't seem to shake this negative outlook on my life. The DUI incidents have really thrown my life into shambles.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jesse. It sounds like you are going through a difficult time. I want you to know that I'm here to support you. Let's explore what's been happening in your life lately. Could you tell me a bit more about what happened leading to the DUI incident?
Well, I've been drinking heavily, that night, and I thought I was okay to drive. I made a terrible decision, and now I deeply regret it. Yeah, I have been heavily drinking every night, and it started to, worry me. I
Mhm.
don't want to end up my life like my father, who was an alcoholic, and I have even vowed to stop drinking, but at the same time, it has become my way of coping. And I used to have a social life. I do play volleyball with friends. I do, a lot of volunteer works, but now I feel so isolated and stuck in my negative cycle of drinking.
It takes a lot of courage, to admit your mistake and confront the impact it has had on your life. Your father's struggles with alcoholism have influenced your outlook, and you've been determined not to follow the same path.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about how your father's alcoholism has affected your life?
Well, my father's alcoholism has, had a significant impact on our family. It was chaotic, unpredictable, and painful to witness. Yeah, I always told myself I would never let alcohol control my life. And, but somehow I ended up in a similar situation. It is devastating.
Oh, Jesse, it sounds like you're carrying a lot of concerns and burden right now.
Yeah.
Your concerns about drinking and not wanting to follow in your father's footsteps are valid and show a deep sense of self-awareness. I want to acknowledge your strength, in seeking help and exploring healthier alternatives. Can you talk a bit more about how alcohol have affected your life? Like as you mentioned, drinking every night?
Well, Catherine, I have been heavily drinking every night. It has become a way for me to escape, from the stress and dissatisfactions, that I feel. But it is not a healthy coping mechanism. Yeah. And it has taken a toll, on my well-being and relationships. Yeah. To the point now that I feel very much, isolated.
I can see that. I can see you are aware of the negative effect alcohol is having on your life. Let's explore what led to this point. Can you tell me about the circumstances or triggers that have contributed to your drinking?
Oh, well, I have been feeling stuck, in my life lately. I have worked at the same grocery store for 25 years, and it has become, monotonous. I have lost interest as in doing things I used to enjoy. I like playing volleyball and doing volunteer work. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jesse, you mentioned feeling isolated and missing your social activities. Can you tell me more about what those activities meant to you and why you gave up on them?
Well, playing volleyball and doing volunteer works, used to bring me joy and a sense of purpose, because they were outlets for me to connect with others. and make, a positive impact. Yeah, however, works and family responsibility became overwhelming over time. And I gradually stopped, engaging in both activities. And now I found solace in doing home and drinking. Even though I know it is not best solution and it is causing more harm, to me than good.
I appreciate you sharing that with me, Jesse.
Thank
It's
you.
quite understandable. You're welcome. It's quite understandable that with the demands of work and family, finding time for activities that brought you joy became challenging. So going home and drinking seems like a way of to escape from the overwhelming responsibilities. While it may provide temporary relief, you've recognized that it's not sustainable in the long run. And I want to assure you that we can work together to find healthier mechanisms to manage these emotions.
Yeah, that's, exactly how I feel. And I know I need to change, but I'm not sure, where to start from. I'm tired, of feeling this way all the time, Catherine.
Yeah, you see, change can be intimidating, especially when it feels like you're stepping into the unknown. It's completely normal to have doubts and uncertainties, but I want you to know that you don't have to face this alone. We can work together to explore different paths and find strategies that align with your values and goals.
Thanks, Catherine. I really do appreciate that support, from you. Uh, it's just hard for me to imagine a life without relying on alcohol at this time. I'm just worried about losing what little social life I have left, and if I stop drinking, I used to have friends, and activities, but I pushed them away.
Oh, I understand the idea of change can be quite overwhelming. It's common to feel apprehensive about losing social connections when making changes in life, Jesse. However, it's important to remember that friendships are built on mutual respect and shared interest. Not just shared interest and drinking habits. As we progress in this session, we can explore ways to reconnect with your social circle and engage in activities that brings you joy and fulfillment, and also allow you to connect with them without having to drink, Jesse. Let's explore what motivates you to reduce your alcohol consumption. What are some reasons you can think of that will make it like beneficiary for you to make change in this area of your life?
Well, first and foremost, I want to break, the cycle of alcoholism that has affected my family for generations. I don't want to repeat the same pattern. I also want to improve my physical and mental well-being. I know that excessive drinking is taking a toll on my health and overall happiness away from my life.
Thank you for sharing your aspirations, Jesse. It's evident that you have a strong desire to break the cycle of alcoholism in your family and improve your overall well-being. As we progress together, we can explore alternative coping mechanisms that aligns with your goals and values. What are some ideas you have for finding healthier ways to cope with alcohol consumption and stress?
Honestly, Catherine, I would like, to feel more connected, to others and have a actual way of coping with stress. I miss the sense of purpose and joy, I felt when I was involved in volleyball and volunteer work. It would be a great, to reclaim that part of my life, Catherine.
Thank you for sharing your aspiration, Jesse. It's clear that you have a strong desire for connection, purpose, and healthier coping mechanisms. What are some ideas you have for reintroducing activities that bring you joy and a sense of purpose?
I could reach out to my old volleyball team and see if they are still playing. Yeah, maybe I can join them again. As for volunteer work, I could, start by researching local organizations and finding opportunity that could, resonate me. I think that would help.
Those are fantastic ideas, Jesse.
Thanks.
Yeah, reconnecting with your volleyball team and exploring volunteer opportunities are excellent steps towards rebuilding a fulfilling social life and finding a sense of purpose. How can I support you in taking these steps?
It would be helpful if we could create a plan together. Maybe we can start a specific goals and establish a timeline for reaching out to the volleyball team and researching volunteer opportunities. Having someone hold me accountable would be a very big difference in my life.
Absolutely, Jesse. Collaborations and partnership are key components of our counseling journey. Let's work on creating that plan together. How about we start by setting goals to reach out to your volleyball team within the next week? Also, can we explore any potential concerns or obstacles that might arise and strategize way to overcome them?
Yeah, that sounds good. Like it's a good starting point. Um, I'll reach out to my old volleyball teams, and see if they are open to allowing me to rejoin. However, I am a bit nervous about how they will react after, being away for so long.
Oh, it's completely normal to feel nervous about reconnecting with group. You see, after some time apart. Remember, this is about your personal growth and finding joy in activities that bring you fulfillment. Let's explore some concerns further, Jesse. What
Okay.
specifically worries you about reaching out to your volleyball team?
I'm afraid they might not want to welcome me back or that they have found, new bond without me. I don't want to feel like an outsider or disrupt the team dynamics.
Yeah, I understand your concerns, Jesse. It's important to acknowledge those thoughts and fears. However, it's important to remember that people can be understanding and accepting. Your teammates may feel happy to have you back on the team. Let's focus on building your confidence and exploring strategies to ease your integration.
That would be great. Thanks, Catherine. I want to feel comfortable and valued, within the team.
Excellent. Let's brainstorm some ideas together.
Yeah.
One approach could be reaching out to your team captain or a close friend on the team first. You could express your interest in returning and share your reasons for wanting to rejoin. You see, this conversation can help provide insight into the team's current dynamics and potentially address any concerns you might have.
That makes sense. I think I can start, by sending a message to the team captain and, explaining my situation to him. Hopefully, that would help me gauge their respectiveness.
That's proactive steps, Jesse. It's quite essential to communicate your intentions openly. Remember, it's about rebuilding connections and having finding joy in a shared activities. In addition to reaching out, it might be helpful to attend a practice or games, as well as spectators to reconnect you with the team members on a more casual level. This can gradually ease your way back into the group and you see, allow them to see your commitment.
Yeah. Attending practices as a spectator is a great suggestion. It would help me get familiar with the team's dynamic again and allow them to see my genuine interest, in rejoining. I am starting to feel more hopeful about this process. Catherine, thanks.
Yeah, that's wonderful, Jesse. It's about taking small steps and building on your strengths. As we move forward, let's focus on self care strategies that can support your overall well-being. Or we can explore activities that bring you joy, something like mindfulness exercises, or even reconnect with your volunteer work in a gradual and manageable way.
That sounds doable. I'll make it a priority to contact them, within the next week.
Great. I believe in your ability to take this step. Now, let's also discuss concerns um, you raised about your negative outlook and feeling of depression. It's essential to address these emotional challenges. Can you share more about what is contributing to your negative outlook on life?
Well, I feel like everything in my life is going wrong. I am constantly complaining about work, family and life in general. It's like I can't see the positives anymore.
I hear the weight of your negative thoughts and how they impact your perspective. It sounds like you've been feeling overwhelmed and various aspects of your life, leading you to focus on negatives. Is that accurate?
Yes, that's exactly how I feel. It's like I'm stuck, in this circle of negativity.
I appreciate your honesty, Jesse. It takes courage to acknowledge and express these emotions. Let's focus on evoking your strengths and exploring alternative perspective. Despite the challenges you're facing, are there any moment or aspect of your life where you find moment of happiness or contentment?
Well, yeah, when I spend quality time with my family, there are moments of joy. I also used to find fulfillment in my volunteer work, and I miss that feeling of making a difference. Yeah.
It's wonderful that you can identify those moments of joy and fulfillment, Jesse. They serve as a reminders that there are still positives in your life. Moving forward, let's focus on emphasizing and expanding those moments while exploring ways to navigate the challenges. I think this will help to create a more balanced outlook on life for you.
That sounds like a refreshing approach, Catherine. I am willing to give it a try.
Wonderful, Jesse. In our next session, we will delve deeper into gratitude exercises and reframing negative thoughts. These techniques can help shift your focus towards a positive aspect of your life and reframe negative situations in a more constructive way. We also work together to develop personalized exercises and strategies that can resonate with you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Catherine. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, in the meantime, I encourage you to reflect on the moment of gratitude each day. This can involve jotting down 3 things you are grateful for,
Yeah.
or taking a few moments to appreciate the small joy in your life.
Okay.
Yeah, it may feel challenging at first, but over time, it can have a profound impact on your outlook.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this practice will help you reframe negative situations and cultivate a more optimistic mindset. Remember, Jesse, that changes takes time and
Yeah.
effort. But with your determinations and collaborative work, I'm very confident that you can overcome these challenges and create a more fulfilling life.
Yeah. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, I appreciate your guidance and support. I am ready to embrace this journey of positive change.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're so welcome, Jesse. It's an honor to accompany you on this journey. Anyways, remember that I'm here for you every step of the way. Between our sessions, if you ever need someone to talk to or require any support, don't hesitate to reach out to me.
Thank you, Catherine. I'm grateful for your encouragement and believe in me. I'll see you in our next session.
I'm looking forward to it, Jesse. Take
Thanks.
care and bye for now.
Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.